Good morning. We're 3 weeks away from Truth and Reconciliation Week and from the virtual Walk Run for Truth. We're almost 4 weeks away from the first statutory holiday, National Truth and Reconciliation Week. Throughout the next few weeks, I'm going to share videos and other resources to help share information about the truth of the relationship between Indigenous peoples and the government, and how government actions resulted in the state of Indigenous communities today. I also hope that you take the time to explore the government misrepresentation of Indigenous people. Why am I doing this? I am First Nation. My son is First Nation. Many of my friends are Indigenous, and I work with Indigenous communities. I grew up in Garson, a non-Indigenous community, very Caucasian. I clearly remember hearing people call me squaw and wagon burner, even from my non-Indigenous family members. I remember feeling ashamed for being an Indian. I was also placed in the child welfare system when I was 4. At the time, I was separated from my siblings. My long hair was cut when I arrived to my foster home, and the son of my foster parents molested me. When I go out alone, I am very aware that I am an Indigenous woman. I think about the thousands of Indigenous women and girls who went missing and murdered in Canada. I know that dumb luck has spared me from being one of those stolen sisters. My son is a direct descendant of survivors of the Indian residential school systems. I don't actually know if my father attended a residential school. My son and I are both trying to understand how our lives have been affected by the Indian residential school system. I'm working on myself and supporting the Indigenous community. I've moved beyond feelings of shame, and I'm working on my trauma. I am proud of my heritage and the Indigenous community and what we have accomplished. We are building on our resilience to survive despite government policies and actions aimed at control and genocide, with our own strength, but also with support from our non-Indigenous friends. We are moving beyond this history. This is why I am hosting the virtual Walk Run for Truth between September 27th and October 3rd. I'm also sharing information about other walk runs across Canada. I find that physical activity gathers people into a community. We also feel better while we are doing it and when we're finished. Please join our community as we move and explore the truth of Indigenous history and contemporary life in Canada. Miigwech.